Hi Level 3ers, and welcome back to Day 4 of Fundations. Today we're going to do a little review. You're going to need your Fundations workbook that I printed off for you, and you're going to need to go to one of these pages. It says today's date, it says checkup. We're not going to use the whole page today, but we're just going to use some of it. So if you don't have it, go ahead and stop the video until you go get it. Now, I assume that you're back and that you have your book. So, what we're going to do is quickly review the sounds that are on the board, and then we're going to do a little dictation. Don't worry. Anytime you get stuck, all you have to do is stop the video and come back to it. So let's get Little Echo. Little Echo was hiding under my table. A little shy today. Hello, Little Echo. And just say them with us. A apple a, E ed e, I itch I, O octopus ah, and U up And let's just make the sounds for the digraphs. Sh, k, wa, and ch. Now I'm going to take these down. While I do that, get out your pencil and put today's date at the top of your book, of your page. This is not a checkup. This is just a practice. So, we're going to start with 3 sounds. And the first one, that's at the top line. And number 1, I want you to write the letter that says eh, as in scent or bed, eh. Number 2, I want you to write the sound that says I, as in igloo or pin. And number 3, write the sound that makes the ah sound, as in hop or stop. Remember, if I go ahead of you, all you have to do is stop the video. Now we're going to skip review words. We're not going to write anything here. In fact, I'm going to draw a line through it. You can do that too. Let's not take a long time, just a quick line. And we're going to go and we're going to not do the second line. So we're not doing review words. We're going down to current words. Okay? Are you ready for 3 current words? At number 1, I want you to write the word flash. And go ahead and mark it. Flash. I saw a flash of light in the sky last night. Flash. Number 2. Again, if you get stuck, just stop the video. Number 2 is crust. Some people like a thick crust. I like a thin crust. You don't have to write that sentence. All you're writing is crust. K-r-u-s-t. Crust. If you get stuck, tap it. And number 3. We're only doing 3 words. The word is twig. T-w-i-g. Twig. You might find a twig on the ground after a windstorm. Twig. Remember, only write the word twig. Now, we're going to go to, let's go down to trick words. Okay? We're going to skip it. Remember, this is just practice. We're not doing everything on here. Let's go to the section that says review trick words. I'm not actually going to give you trick words. Say that 3 times. I'm going to give you some 2 nonsense words that I want you to write and mark. Remember, I hope you marked all of these words. If you didn't, go back ahead and do them after we're done. So this time you're going to write death. 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 And at number 2, I want you to write shib. 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 Go ahead and write those. Stop the video until you're done. I'm going to read all the things that we did on here again, just to review, because sometimes even I skip things. So on our sounds, and number 1 was as in scent. Number 2 was as in spin. And number 3 was O, as in plop. We skipped the review words. We went to the current words. We only wrote 3 of them, and we marked them. Number 1 was flash. Number 2 was crust. And number 3 was twig. And then we skipped down to review trick words, and you wrote dath and shib. I want you to take a photo of this and send it to me on Seesaw so I can take a look at what you're doing. We're not done with our lesson today, but stop the video until you're done with that. And go ahead and do that. And now I'm assuming you're back. And we're going to just quickly go over some sound-alike words. Remember, sound-alike words are words that sound the same, but are spelled differently and have different meanings. So, the first one is right. That wanted to fall on the floor. I don't know why. Right. I wonder what that means. So there's 2 of them. There's right, W-R-I-T-E. Spell it with me. W-R-I-T-E, right. And then there's another right, as in R-I-G-H-T. So think about what those words mean. Do you have it in your mind? Remember, right means to create words on paper Sometimes we say on the computer, but you're actually typing them. But we often say write the words on the computer with a pen or pencil. Sometimes on Seesaw, you might write the words with your finger or a stylus. Now this write has a couple of meanings. It means something that is correct. You did the right thing. You cleaned up your room this morning. That was the right thing to do. You spelled your words correctly. That was the right thing to do. And if you didn't, that's okay. We'll just keep learning. Right also means the opposite of left. Many of you write with your right hand. But if you watch carefully, I don't write with my right hand. I write with my left hand. So, these words have two different meanings. Now, at home, I'm going to make a sentence, and I want you to think about whether I use the first right, W-R-I-T-E, or the second right, R-I-G-H-T. So let's think about it. Here is my sentence. I am on the right side of the board. I am walking to the right. Goodbye, I'm off to the right. Which one was it? That's right, number 2. R-I-G-H-T. Here is another sentence. I was right to call my internet service to bump up my internet so that I could have internet to film this video. I was right to call my internet service. Which one was it? W-R-T-E or R-I-G-H-T? And by the way, you are right if you said number 2, R-I-G-H-T. And here is another sentence. I am going to write a letter to my grandma today. Which one is it? That's right, number 1, W-R-I-T-E. And that is our lesson for today. Have fun, take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.